Ready to speak the language of relationships? Welcome to 5-Star English, where today's lesson on relationships and dating will make your conversations more natural and fun. These idioms are grouped into easy, intermediate, and advanced levels so you can learn casual meeting phrases, relationship status words, and deeper emotional expressions. You'll get clear meanings, sample sentences to practice aloud, and a role-play session at the end using dating app messages and first date scenes. By the end, you'll know when to use playful versus serious expressions and feel confident using them in conversation. First phrase is hit it off. Hit it off. This means you and someone immediately like each other and connect easily, perfect for first dates or meeting a friend of a friend. This phrase is casual and great for telling a story about a great first impression. Now let's look at a couple sample sentences, and you can practice saying them out loud.
They really hit it off at the company party and exchanged numbers afterwards.
When they met for coffee, they hit it off and planned another date the same week.
Next phrase is break the ice. Break the ice. Use this when you want to ease tension at the start of a date or meeting by saying something friendly or fun. A short question or light joke can break the ice and get the conversation flowing.
He told a funny story to break the ice on their awkward first date.
As the group grew quiet, Maria suggested a game to break the ice and everyone relaxed.
Next phrase is have chemistry. Have chemistry. Use this when two people feel an easy spark or natural compatibility, whether in romance or friendship. It's a casual way to describe magnetic attraction or comfortable rapport.
From their first conversation, it was clear they had chemistry and felt comfortable together.
The director said the actors had great chemistry and would be convincing as a couple on screen.
Next phrase is puppy love. Puppy love. This refers to a sweet, often short-lived crush like the feelings teens get. It's tender and cute, not usually the deep, lasting kind. Use it in nostalgic or playful conversations about young romance.
She laughed when he confessed his childhood puppy love for his next-door neighbor.
Looking back, they smiled at their own puppy love and how dramatic it felt then.
Next phrase is go on a blind date. Go on a blind date. This means meeting someone for a date who you haven't seen or met before, usually arranged by a friend or app. It's adventurous and can be awkward or magical depending on how it goes.
She agreed to go on a blind date arranged by her coworker.
He decided to go on a blind date hoping to meet someone new and interesting.
Next phrase is be an item. Be an item. This informal phrase means two people are dating exclusively, or everyone thinks they are a couple. Use it in casual conversation to describe relationship status among friends.
Everyone at work assumed they were an item because they always arrived together.
After dating for a year, people finally said they were an item and looked happy together.
Next phrase is fall head over heels. Fall head over heels. Use this when someone suddenly falls deeply in love, often with excitement and emotional intensity. It's romantic and dramatic, great for stories about whirlwind romances.
She fell head over heels for him after they spent the weekend together.
They fell head over heels quickly and decided to move in together within months.
Next phrase is play hard to get. Play hard to get. This strategy means pretending to be less interested so the other person chases you more. Use it carefully because it can lead to mixed signals. It's often mentioned in playful dating advice and can relate to becoming mysterious or flirting smartly.
After texting him nonstop, she decided to play hard to get and wait before replying.
He thought she was playing hard to get when she politely declined the third invitation.
Next phrase is tie the knot. Tie the knot. A common, friendly way to say get married. Use it when talking about weddings or future plans. It carries a positive, celebratory tone and pairs well with start a family or get engaged.
They decided to tie the knot next summer in a small ceremony.
After years of dating, they finally tied the knot in a beautiful seaside ceremony.
Next phrase is on the rocks. On the rocks. This describes a relationship in trouble, often with frequent arguments or uncertainty about staying together. Use it to talk about serious issues. It's more serious than casual breakups.
After months of fighting, their marriage was on the rocks, and they considered counseling.
Friends noticed their relationship was on the rocks after they stopped posting photos together.
Next phrase is be on the same wavelength. Be on the same wavelength. Use this when two people think alike or understand each other without much explanation. An ideal trait in long-term partners or close friends. It's often used to explain why conversations flow so easily.
They trusted each other because they were on the same wavelength about career goals and family plans.
They rarely argued because they were on the same wavelength about major decisions.
Next phrase is carry a torch. Carry a torch. This means holding on to feelings for someone who doesn't return them. A bittersweet and sometimes painful expression. Use it when talking about unrequited love or nostalgia for a past relationship.
Even after years apart, he still carried a torch for his college sweetheart.
She admitted she still carried a torch for her ex, even though he had moved on.
Next phrase is sweeping someone off their feet. Sweeping someone off their feet. This means creating a magical, romantic experience that makes someone fall for you quickly. Think grand gestures, surprise trips, or heartfelt declarations. Perfect for movies, but use real emotion too.
He planned a surprise trip to Paris to sweep her off her feet on their anniversary.
A candlelit rooftop dinner was enough to sweep her off her feet after a tough year.
Next phrase is bury the hatchet. Bury the hatchet. This means to forgive and move past an argument. A useful phrase in relationships when you want to restore trust or start fresh. It's a positive step toward healing and stronger communication.
After a long argument, they decided to bury the hatchet and rebuild trust.
Old friends finally buried the hatchet and planned a trip together.
Next phrase is, wear your heart on your sleeve. Wear your heart on your sleeve. This describes someone who openly shows feelings instead of hiding them, which can be charming or risky in dating. Use it when describing honest, emotionally expressive people.
He's the kind of person who wears his heart on his sleeve and shows affection without hesitation.
She warned him that wearing his heart on his sleeve might make him vulnerable, but he didn't mind.
Now, let's test your understanding of the idioms. Choose the correct word that goes in the blank. In this example, the sun rises in the morning, so the answer is C, sun. Okay, let's get started. From the moment they started talking at the cafe, they really blank and kept chatting for hours. To start the meeting without awkward silence, Jana told a joke to blank. As teenagers, they said their relationship was just blank, not serious adult love. On our first date, we laughed at the same jokes and knew we blank. Sam invited her to a restaurant she'd never seen before because he wanted to blank. After months of dating, everyone said they must blank because they looked so happy together. After dating for a while, they announced they would blank next summer in a small ceremony. Lately, their conversations are short and tense. I think the relationship is blank. When he met her, he immediately started to blank and couldn't imagine life without her. During the brainstorming session, they were clearly blank and finished each other's sentences with ease. Even after years apart, he still seems to blank for his first love and mentions her sometimes. On their second date, he surprised her with roses and a violinist to blank her. After their big argument, they decided to blank so their friendship could move forward. He cries at romantic movies and always tells his partner how he feels because he tends to blank.
That wraps our relationships and dating lesson. If you enjoyed it, subscribe for more 5-star English tips and practice. Thanks for watching.